back with ESO. We are going to do Isabel's companion quest to get her and her companion. Get this going. So. Need me?
Next time, throw yourself in the fire.
I go here. Complete 2 quests today. So this might be a little bit of a longer episode, I don't know. Undecided.
Over here, I could use your help.
Don't know how to equip a horse. Wish I remember. Oh. Alright. Actually, I should be walking because I need to gather stuff. It might take a little longer. Alright. I don't know if that counts as like farm. I don't. That's interesting. Come on. Thought I saw some iron over here. working? Let's hope that. All about you. Of course, you guys know that from watching me play other MMOs. Huh. Next big thing I'm interested in. Big shrine up here. I want to unlock that for sure. And also, for, what's the word I'm looking for? Sky shards. There we go.
Although Breton's predominant.
Holy shit. I want that pet. I don't know where I'm going to get that pet, but I want it.
I heard the daughter is so distraught she's refusing to leave her rooms. So exciting.
Scandalous. No doubt Isabel is beside herself. Poor girls.
Here it is.
What brings you to our tourney grounds here at Castle Navir? Oh, never mind that. Have you heard the latest? The Knight Commander has offered her daughter's hand in marriage to the Sapphire tourney winner. Everyone's aghast.
Why is this a scandal?
Well, Aurelia has been the most desirable hand on High Isle for years, but no one thought she'd ever commit to a match. Seems the Commander has forced the issue.
Can't the commander's daughter just refuse?
Oh no, that would be a slap in the face to her mother. And Aurelia's such a good girl. More scandal. Her friend Isabel is a participant in the tourney. She's sworn to free Aurelia from her mother's promise. I can't wait to find out what happens.
Thanks. Maybe I could offer my help.
If you help Isabel win the tournament, she could agree to marry Aurelia, then free her from the shortest engagement in history. Delicious!
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll figure something out. I always do. I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable. Would you mind lending me a hand?
And who are you?
Apologies. My name is Isabelle Valois. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is Knight Commander and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize.
And how are you going to get your friend out of this? Promise?
Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all three, the Knight Commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise. What do you say? Will you be my second?
Sure, why not?
The 8 must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. All right, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first.
You mentioned the 3 orders. What are they? What do they want us to do?
The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock. The Sapphire Tourney hosts 3 orders: the Iron Knot, the Oaken Order, and the Order of the Albatross.
What do you know about the Order of the Iron Knots?
They're martial warriors and excellent to horse. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort.
Where was the sword lost?
Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts. The hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle library to get an idea of where to start looking.
Alright, let's find the knot. The iron knot. To the library!
Let's meet up at the castle library in the Knight's Wing. I've spent many an hour there studying up on monsters, history, and healing. My only complaint is there aren't a lot of novels.
So can we talk about what's going on?
Of course. Drake, I'm sorry. I bet I came on a little strong. I've spent months preparing for the tourney, and now the commander's pronouncement has sent me adrift. I'll be all right. What would you like to know?
What does Drake mean?
Sorry. It's a curse I picked up from my dad. A word from the old druid tongue that's been co-opted for common folk. I sort of grew up here at the castle, and it's a little more acceptable than the curses the dockhands use, so I use it.
Got it. So why are you so eager to help Aurelia?
Aurelia and I grew up together. We've been close since we were very young, and, well, I can't stand the thought of her marrying one of the other aspirants. Especially Morton's. My goodness, what a dreary man.
Does this tournament happen every year?
Nope. The tourney is only called every few years, as schedule and aspirants allow. The commander wants to make sure there are enough people in the mix to make it a challenge. And the orders are only so large on High Isle, as you might imagine.
So how does this tourney work?
I'm not sure how Tam's folk tourneys work, but here, each order sets a challenge. Attempting the challenge for an order marks you in good standing, and each order only chooses 1 or 2 aspirants for knighthood. It's fairly competitive as a result.
And which order do you belong to?
I'm not a knight just yet. That's why I'm in the tourney. I was a squire for years before I came an aspirant. You don't want to know how many stalls I've cleaned. The tourney gives me a chance to prove my worth to the orders, you see.
And which order do you want to join?
That's a handsome question. I wish I had an answer for you. I can see ways that I'd be a good fit for either the Oaken Order or the Iron Knot. Maybe even the Order of the Albatross. That's a problem for Day's End, Isabel to face.
Alright, that's all the questions I have for now.
Go on, I'll catch up with you at the castle's library. It's easy to find. Big room, full of books. Can't miss it.
You're going to help us. Oh, the eight bless you.
Did I finish setting up the merchant
Okay.
There you are. Let's see if we can unearth the past, shall we?
Again, I'm not going to read
People
them.
left books open all over the place.
You can
How
pour
rude.
from pause, whatever you need to do.
What was that one about? I found something about crop rotation. Exciting.
Thank you. Let me know if you want me to look. I'm also hoping that skill. It's not stealing. I doubt any of these are going to be. It's a big one.
Find anything promising? Let's chat. book was already open. I bet my old second Burjo offered the same advice he gave me to aspirant Langley. Drake!
I think I had a clue about Redheart. Old Stone Woods?
Let's see. You're right. Looks like the Duforts had a holdfast there, before they became nobles. Oh wait! I know this place. It's an old ruin off to the east. Aurelia and I used to pretend it was a witch's lair when we were young.
So you knew about this place. Why did we need to look it up in a book?
Well, in my defense, I didn't know it was owned by the Duforts when we played there as kids. We also didn't go looking for knightly relics, which now I wish we had.
Fair enough. How do we get to the room?
There aren't really roads back there, but I remember a nice wide path we can take. I'll mark your map. Maybe if we hurry, we can beat Burjo and Langley to the ruin.
Sounds good. Meet you there.
I'll see you there. I'm hoping we can beat the other aspirants to the hilt.
Why are we looking for a hilt? Didn't you say the Iron Knot valued martial skill?
Each of the captains have their own view on how to earn honor. I've heard stories that the Iron Knot's captain, Oralfeth, has slain trolls twice her size. So just swinging a sword won't impress her. She wants warriors that can think as well as fight.
Does she hide this hilt out there for every tourney?
That's a funny thought. I don't think so, but we can ask her. The hilt itself is classic Iron Knot. A historic trophy from a mighty warrior who fell in single combat at a crucial battle and changed history with his blade.
Which room do I have? In which one? Where am I going? I love looting. One of my favorite things to do. Ow, 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 ow. Be careful. Now I can get on my horse. Makes sense, but I never do. Take him on. I'm not... A coward. What can I say?
Oh, Madame Valois, you're too late. I'm here first, you cannot pass through.
I guess what he said. Sorry, Isabel.
Hurry up, will you, lad? I'll need sustenance forthwith, and you don't have much time to make me a meal.
Second, over here. Let's talk. It's not worth a row with Langley over who can search the woods first. I'd best him easily, don't get me wrong. But blatant fighting between aspirants is frowned upon. Doesn't matter. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Langley's first and last thoughts every day are about himself. He'll have Burjo working on moving those trees. Well, until he gets bored.
There's
So let's just go around.
So there's another way up?
Remember, Aurelia and I used to play up by the ruin. There's a path around the rise to the east. Let's go carefully, though. We stopped playing up there when a Fawn warband moved in.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Here it is, just like I remembered, by the curved tree. The ruin should be at the top of the rise. This is it. The old stones, the locals call it. Let's find that hilt. That's it! Come on, let's get out of here before Langley and Burjo arrive.
Ah, careful there, Squire. Don't let let the branches snap back. You scratched my armor. That must be around here somewhere. Get to work.
I'm not sure it's chivalrous of me, but I hope that ours wastes the rest of the day looking for that hilt. We did it! Red Heart's hilt! As a knight aspirant, I know I should wish all of my competitors equally good luck. But Stendar, forgive me. I hope Langley gets bitten by every mosquito out here.
Well, we've got the hilt and the Aeronaut's trial is complete. You must be pleased.
I am. I assumed the Iron Knot trial would be all about swordplay and martial skill. Maybe horse riding. Horses and I don't like each other much. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleased how we did. Let's move on.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Order of the Albatross?
Eight above help me. They're artists and sailors, singers, bards, and pirates all. Brave, swashbuckling warriors that make you recite poetry. Ghastly stuff.
Is our trial a poem?
No, thankfully. Our trial will be to reclaim the gilded loot of Captain Brenvale. The story goes that he went down into the castle crypts years ago, hoping to use song and steel to subdue a spirit. He never returned. Hopefully we'll do better.
Let's go find this loot for the Order of the Albatross.
We can meet up at the Navir Chapel. The entrance to the catacombs is in there.
Gotcha. Well, that works out well. I can destroy a bunch of stuff. There's no smithing thing in here, was there? like that other way shrine. Just seems like it'd be. Looks scarier than what it did. I kind of don't want to walk through there.
They give me strength. Of all the sneaky, dishonest... We've got a small hitch in this rope. The key to the catacombs entrance is usually right near the door. But someone took it.
Perhaps one of your competitors?
Drake, I hope not. The idea of aspirants trying to directly sabotage each other doesn't sit well with me. And I see that look in your eye. No lockpicking. But buff my plates. We still need that key.
No lock being go. Is there another key somewhere?
Yes, let's split up. I'll go speak to the castle stewards, and you head for the offices of the Knight Commander. We can meet back here. Stendar willing, one of us will have some luck.
Alright, meet you back here.
I still can't believe someone took the key. So childish. I bet it's Morton's.
Did you say the Albatross? Did you say the Albatross Knights are pirates?
I mean, they're not real pirates. They're knights who ride the waves instead of horses. And sing. By the gods, do they sing. There's an old joke around the castle that they're called the Order of the Albatross because they're so damned loud.
Right. So they want us to get a musical instrument.
Yes, a golden lute. The story goes that some years back, the head of the order, Sir Brenvale, went down to clear the catacombs of a mad spirit. I think it was some Dufort noble? I'm not sure who. But Sir Brenvale never returned.
So why did a singing, sailing knight go after a ghost?
I'll be honest, this is one order I'm not likely to join. They're an odd group. But it kind of makes sense. Just think of them as something like chivalric bards. They're constantly on the hunt for new adventures, new tales to tell.
All right.
Let's meet back inside the chapel. The catacombs entrance is down the stairs.
Oh, Mother. How could you do this to me? Thank you for assisting Isabel. I'm so grateful to you both. Spirant Mortons came by not that long ago and told me he already had a honeymoon trip planned. The audacity.
Isabel and I are trying to enter the catacombs, but we can't find a key.
Oh, one of the other knights probably took it or hid it. Cheating! Isabel will not like that. One of my mother's aides might have one. It's good she sent you to ask, though. Best she avoids the Night's Wing for now.
Why is that?
She and I have been friends since we were very young. Knowing Izzy, she'll want to avoid even rumors she appealed to my mother for help. I'd start by asking Dame Hendra. Nilsman might have a key as well.
Thanks, Lyrianna. Wanna be rich.
If you don't have an appointment to meet with Commander Jorvel, make one. She's busy, as am I. The Nord over there can make the appointment for you, if he's not writing that god's-awful poetry at the moment.
Looking for a key to the catacombs.
And I'm looking for a posting more interesting than pushing papers for Knight Commander Jorvel, or playing politics with snooty nobles. Tell me, why should I give a key to the first peasant who comes wandering in off the lawn?
Because I'm a peasant with a surprisingly full coin purse?
A bribe? How unexpected. Most people I have to deal with would rather get snippy and tell the commander about how rude I am. All because I can't be arsed to be obsequious. Refreshing. Here's a key. Try not to get killed down there.
Thank you.
you've had better luck than I did. The stewards were no help at all. Alright, let's see if we can find that fancy loot. Sir Brendel... These catacombs have been built up over generations. Might be a bit twisty down here.
Be careful. Okay. Sometimes I wonder about cats. Why do I keep them?
It's Isabel
Whoever you
Belvoir.
are, I was here first. You gotta hang back. Tourney honor demands it.
Are you stuck in there?
No, I'm hiding. I have a bit of a fear of spiders, you see. In my defense, I made it past a bunch of the smaller ones. But I lost my nerve when a giant red-eyed beastie leapt out at me.
Well, good luck in there. We're heading into the catacombs.
Just a moment. You won't get very far without the key to the deep crypts, which I just happen to have. Ha! I tell you what. When that thing surprised me, I may have dropped my sword. Return it to me, and I'll slip you the key. What do you say?
Alright, we'll find your sword in exchange for the key.
Gods, it's such a pity to have to pull up on this task. Lady Aurelia is a treasure. Lovely to look at, and so
I know Stendar...
There's green water in the tumor.
I know Stendar pre...
Excuse me. this is the way, other way. Okay. Just killing everything. That was that opening? Okay. Oh, boats! Get out of there! I don't know why all of a sudden she wants to go behind my computer. There's the big one. Anything else interesting in here? No? That's back pretty quickly. Gotta remember to use my light attack to cancel the animation. This place is a maze.
Oh, is that you all with my sword? Or a spider? Oh, you're back. Very good. You know, I've always said that Isabel was a fair hand. Never doubted you for a moment. Here's your key. The door to the deep crypt should be off the main chamber east of here.
Thank you.
Yes, well, we're both sporting. Well done all around. And perhaps you won't mention this when telling the tale of your trial?
I'm sure Isabel won't say a word.
Stand there and well played. Good luck to you both.
never been this far into the catacombs. What a story this will make.
Why is there so much food down here? What a beating.
They say that Sir Brenvale died at the hands of a ghost. The old Mad Duke. Ugh, gives me the shivers.
I'll take your fingers! Vengeance for Mother's treachery!
Look! I think that's the loot! Oh. And that... We've got it! Drake, let's get out of here.
La! At last, someone has retrieved my gilded loot. Come, follow me, away from this place. That ghastly mad spirit may return anon. Hark! I shall serenade you on your way. Oh, Sir Brenvale did enter these halls with a heart full of song. La! It did not take him long to hear the spirit's calls. Oh! He met the Manduke in combat. Oh ho! And they danced with swords all night long. La! Alas, Brenvale's skill was all for naught, and the quest went all awrong. Oh! And now, You know the end of the tale? Oh ho! This is where I bid you adieu. Sir Brenvale, the golden-voiced, the silver-tongued, once the head of the Order of the Albatross, at your service. Oh, gentle folk.
The Order of the Albatross sent us to retrieve your loot.
Of course they did, good chaps. And of course, I was one of the Order's most renowned composers. They no doubt wish to put my beautiful gilded lute in a place of honor.
I'm assisting my friend in her trial for the Order.
Ah, yes, I'm sure when I did not return, there were many a fair damsel who wept inconsolable tears. After all, once you hear my voice raised in song, to know the voice of Sir Brenville the Golden was silenced. The tragedy.
Well, thank you for the loot.
Of course, I commend your efforts. Please let the rest of the Order know that I, Sir Brenvale the Golden, shall now depart this plane at last. My next performance will be in the great theaters of Aetherius. Adieu.
Alright, goodbye.
Farewell, farewell.
Ah, fresh air. Those catacombs were musty as a crypt. Not quite how I imagined that would go. But we faced the Mad Duke, walked with the spirit of Sir Brenvale, and lived to tell the tale. I'm sure the Order will approve.
So the gilded loot of Sir Brenville is yours. How are you feeling?
Good, except for the make up a poem or sing a song about it part coming at the end of the tourney. That I'm less excited about. Let's keep moving.
Alright, tell me about the Oaken Order.
Oaken Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder of their order to give us a staff made of old wood oak.
Do we talk to the mage or fight them?
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
Let's get that staff.
I'll meet you near the old way shrine just up the road.
You know what we're gonna do? We're the block down. Really? You got me nothing. You suck, dude. Going at me, bro? might actually stop because it's getting kind of late. I don't want the episode to go too long. I still have a whole nother challenge to go. Get to the waste. There's 18 sky shards in this area? Holy crap. How have I not come across any of them? Alright. We're almost to the waste. Fine. Alright, this is where we're going to stop. We'll come back, we'll talk to Isabel, get the last thing, get her as a companion, and then move on. Back to wherever she's from, Strasbourg, I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are, you know what to do. Leave a like, talk, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really means a lot. Helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Until next time, love you guys. Y'all are the best. See you soon. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye.